TheJShadow has come out of retirement for the second time and earned a legendary rate on comBATMAN. You'll infiltrate enemy territory with a dash ability that you can use as either a mid-air burst or as a strafe past these crowbar bandits. You'll also come equipped with a baseball bat that can both bounce you up metal walls and also propel you off of these orbs. After parkouring through some scaffolding and sneaking past a homing turret, you'll face off against John, who has an arsenal of weapons including a grenade, a Molotov cocktail, and a flamethrower, so you'll want to lock in and dash away from Mr. Bad Guy's attacks. On the topic of legendaries, ROBTOP's newest Ratewave had 2 legendary demons, including the Silksong inspired level called the Sin Princess. You'll start out on a bay where you'll first fight a Venus flytrap that can breathe out some fire. To get you familiar with the level's combat system, you'll also face off against the Sin Prince, who will attack you with not only a swing of their scythe that propels them forward, but also a ground pound which will cause several stalagmites to fall. However, despite your best efforts, he'll successfully disarm you. Luckily, he brings you to a bunker where you'll learn that your true enemy is the corrupt and evil Sin King. After leaving the village, you'll journey through Dweller's Hollow, which has several poison clouds filling up areas that you now need to speedrun through. Upon reaching the dungeon, you'll survive a piranha plant battle arena before encountering the next boss, where you'll have to watch out for toxic fumes, jump between the projectiles coming out of their spread shot attacks, and dodge their long-range laser blasts. After taking them down, you'll travel further leftwards to a more difficult platforming section with poison speedrun zones, where you have to climb upwards and avoid spike crushers that open and close on a cycle. You'll then ride a raft down a river and ward off these enemies that pop down from the ceiling. Once you make it off the raft, you'll face off against Lionsbane, the Blooming Death. It'll try and take you down by slamming itself towards you, ejecting out several spikes from its body, and firing a huge energy beam across the screen, and spawning a seed that not only ricochets off the arena's boulders, but will also later explode. Overall, this is a fantastic level and has so much more to explore, including a few animated cutscenes, breakable barrels that will drop helpful items, a crystal puzzle, some hidden lore, and some very stunning aesthetics such as the peaceful and serene music of the hollow becoming corrupted once you enter a poison zone. Since LunarLobster has hand problems, and GTD2, the other legendary demon in this Ratewave, is an at least 1 hour long level with its own mouse cursor, he straight up can't play this level right now. And due to lack of time, we plan to cover it more in depth in next week's video. We're just mentioning it here because it was included in the Ratewave, and because this is the 3rd platformer level with its own checkpoint saving mod. Oh my god. Thankfully approved by the leaderboard mods, so please check it out. Artemka has just re-verified Dementia this week. And don't forget, Artemka has just re-verified the Dementia buff date. But did you know Artemka just verified Dementia? Ivan Crafter has just verified Constellation, a top 25 space-themed Neo level. Its gameplay is heavily inspired by Convolution with similar mini-spike corridors and structuring. Ivan mainly had difficulty at the 30 to 40% mark, which had this brutal stretch of gameplay, which had not only a jump with a tricky set of movements, but also a fast turnaround you want to input after dropping past a couple of spikes, and before the upcoming ceiling spike ends your run. This section ends off with a fall where you squeeze through a mini spike gap that's immediately followed up by a quick right press and release. Ivan then had to nail another 2 tight turnarounds to make it out alive. However, the hardest part of the level for him was the final jetpack starting at about 80%, as he had to weave through a horizontal diagonal, keeping track of several moving obstacles, and also straight fly past a couple of moving black orbs, which ended multiple runs. However, after 16,587 attempts, he successfully verified the level.
Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And shoutouts to our channel members.